What is up guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'll be showing you the method that I've been using over the past weekend to get myself $1,500 by doing literally one single route. I have got two different ways in which you can do it. It's up to you which one you would do. I will try and push you to do one of the two ways because one is considerably better than the other, but just to show that I have tested it, just to show that you can do it, I will show you that way as well. Before we get into the video, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, and also make sure you turn on notifications to be notified when my next video goes live. Right now I'm transitioning from doing YouTube daily to going back to university, and I don't know how that's going to go, so it is best that you turn on notifications. So the last video that I did showed you a cougar location in Tall Trees. We already knew there was one at the Manzita post. We've been doing that for quite a while, but there was another one, and since that video a lot of you guys commented on a bunch of different locations. There was 3 different ones that I already knew about, there was 2 that I did not know about, and thank you to those that did comment on that last video telling me where they were. I did message you guys, so thank you for that because you guys helped make this method, so thank you. As always with videos like this, to make sure no one is in either Blackwater or Strawberry, either spawn in St. Denis or Tumbleweed and then fast travel to these locations. It only takes about $6, does not take too long to do to stop anyone from griefing you, and it is definitely worth the money. But once you go to these locations, what I have here is a route either from Blackwater all the way up to Strawberry, going through a couple different cougar locations. There is one of 2 ways that you can do this. The first way is that you can go and get a wagon and go through each and every point. Not every time a cougar will spawn in these locations, but by going through all of these points, I would say you will either get 2 or 3 different cougars. On top of that, with a wagon you can also go and collect elks, bears, all of that good stuff, and put that in the back of the wagon. The only problem with that is killing the animal is pretty easy, getting the wagon is kind of difficult, but putting it in the back of the wagon can be very challenging. And also because you have tall trees, you have this sort of rough area going up mountains, going down them, animals fall out the back, and it is a very long process trying to get them all back into the back of your wagon to take these all the way back to Strawberry or Blackwater. That is one way I've been doing it. Also, the whole process with just a wagon can take very long, and with the way servers are on Red Dead Redemption Online, what will most likely happen is that you'll disconnect, and that is exactly what happened to me. I got all the way around this circuit, I was just before Wallace Station, and pretty much the thing disconnected, which was very irritating, and it meant that everything that I got was just gone. It took me about 40 minutes to go round and get. I got bears, I got cougars, I got elks, I got a ton of different stuff. I was guessing the whole thing was gonna go for around about $100, and it just disconnected just like that, and I completely lost everything. I was completely pissed. But that is definitely one way that you can do it. The way that I ended up resorting to was getting 2 different horses. One being my horse, and then the other was just someone I stole it off inside Blackwater or Strawberry. They are very easy to come across. With the 2 horses, I would head out of Blackwater or Strawberry and then go through this route. If I went to the first location and there wasn't a cougar, I would just go straight to the next one, and if there wasn't one there, I would go straight to the next one. With going through each and every one of these, you're bound to get at least 2 cougars. As soon as you get 2 cougars, go all the way back to Strawberry or Blackwater, depending which one is closer, sell them there, and then go straight back through the route again. What I found is most of the time you'll be spending your time in Great Plains and the Tall Trees, and then be heading straight back to Blackwater to sell your cougars. Most of the time you'll find a cougar in the Manzanita post, and then the one just above that. Normally the one straight left of Blackwater will only spawn at night time, and then the other 2 at the top of the map I rarely use because the other 3 did me so well. So what would happen is I will go for that triangle and then straight back to Blackwater. But those other 2 locations are definitely useful if you do not get a cougar spawn in those locations and you need to go and get another cougar. If you're just going to go straight through the whole route with 2 horses, the whole thing will take about 15 to 20 minutes, but most of the time you can get 2 cougars within 10 minutes. It is very easy to get 2 cougars. If you're going to take the whole carriage, the whole wagon straight through this route, it is a lot longer, 30 or 40 minutes. You have to skin the animals, you need to find a location where you can step up on a rock or something to then go and step up on the wagon to go and drop your animal, and then most of the time, like I said earlier, it will drop out of the wagon when you're going up hills. Sometimes you'll just be going too fast and the thing will fall out the back. Also, depending on which way you will go, there are 2 different ambush locations. One of them I did get caught out on, and yet again, that really pissed me off. As soon as something messes up with the wagon, it is very infuriating because of how long it will take. I am going to show you that you can do this with the wagon. I did do do it with the wagon, but it is so much better to do it with 2 horses, because realistically by using 2 horses you really don't need to use every single location where the cougar is spawned, and if a cougar doesn't spawn in one of these locations you can always resort to another one where at some point you'll definitely get a cougar. Anyway, that is the method that I used over the weekend to get myself about $1,500. It did take a couple hours, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did say this weekend I was gonna go and do an XP grind and also a money grind. I'm up to level 51, I'm back up to 4,500, but I did go down to about $3,000, which has been my lowest within like the last month since 2019 I think, which is a crazy amount. But I bought all the ability cards, I bought a few weapons, as well as I bought a bit of clothing as well, which I ended up just completely ditching and resorting back to my old style, which is kind of weird to me, kind of a waste of money. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, but for now I'm going, so see ya.